Hello. Uh, that looks nice. Hmm. Wait a sec, guys. Wait a sec. Uh, 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 Grinder. Uh, Wait a sec. Uh, Hello. Let's go. No SQL injection. Sana. Sana. ಇದಿಡು ಅದೇಂದ್ರಿ ಏ let's go, guys. Mm. Uh, NoSQL injection. I have walked through depicting basic NoSQL injection on Mongo database. Let's go. Introduction. In this room, you will learn about NoSQL injection. While SQL-based databases are a popular choice, wait a sec, guys. Mm, mm, ఏమ్మా ಹರಿದ ಕಾಸು ಪೂನರ್ ಕಾಣ್ಲಿ ಹಾರ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಜಂಡ ಇರ ಅದನ್ನ ಕೊಂತಿಲ್ಲ ಜಂಡ ಇರ ಪೂನೂರು ಜಂಡ ಇರ್ತಿ ಐಂಬೂರು ಪುಂಡು ಹಾ ಪೂನೂರೇ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅದ್ ನೋಕೋಣತ್ರೆ ಪಿನ್ನ ನೋಕ್ರ no SQL injection. Wait a sec. Stop this recording. Start recording. No SQL injection. A walkthrough depicting basics no SQL injection on MongoDB. In this room, you will learn about NoSQL injection. While SQL-based databases are a popular choice for data storages of web application, several database options that are not based on SQL also exist. Database solutions such as MongoDB, a NoSQL database solution, have seen a significant rise in popularity in recent years. However, the fundamental principle of injection attack remains the same. If we have ability to inject into a database query itself, we have an opportunity to manipulate it. Pay request is complete all this. We know it, so we do not need it. Learning objective. Understand what NoSQL is. Understand how NoSQL database work, store data, and are interfaced interfaced with. Learn about the different types of NoSQL injection attacks. Learn how practically Learn how to practically exploit NoSQL injection vulnerability. I am ready to learn about NoSQL injection attacks. Why it is loading so damn much? To. Yes, let's go. Um, Before we can learn about NoSQL injection, let's first take a look at how NoSQL database work. In this room, we will focus on MongoDB. Although there are NoSQL solutions, there are other NoSQL solutions. The principle about the injection attacks in MongoDB can apply to any NoSQL database. MongoDB, much like SQL, MySQL, MariaDB or PostgreSQL, MongoDB is another database where you can store data in an ordered way. MongoDB allows you to retrieve subsets of data in a quick and structured form. If you are familiar with re- relational databases, you can assume MongoDB works similar to any other database. The majority exception is that the information isn't stored on tables but rather in documents. You can think of these documents as a simple dictionary structure where key value pairs are stored. In a way, they are very similar to what you should call a record on a traditional relational database. But the information is just stored differently. For example, let's say we are creating a web application for a HR department. We would like to store basic employee information. You would then create a document for each employee containing the data in a format that looks like this: ID, object ID, username. Please, what is that? First, Phillips. First name, Logan. Last name, Phillips. Age, oh, it's a name. Username, one. First name, Logan. Last name, Phillips. Age 65. And then there is email. As you see, uh, my internet is very laggy for this. I guess it will come back as it came back. I don't know if it's live or not. It is live, right? I don't know. I guess it is living. Now let's go. Multiple collections are finally grouped in databases, which is the highest hierarchical element in MongoDB. In the relational database, the database concept groups tables together. In MongoDB, it groups related document, people collection, payroll collection, branches collection. Querying the database. As with any database, a special language is used to retrieve information from the database. Just as relational database uses some variant of SQL, non-relational database such as MongoDB use NoSQL. In general terms, NoSQL refers to any way of querying a database that is not SQL, meaning it may vary depending on the database used. With the MongoDB queries, use a structured associate array that contains groups of criteria to be met to filter the information. These filters offer similar functionality to a where clause in the SQL and offers operators the ability to build a complex queries if needed. To better understand NoSQL queries, let's start by assuming we have a database with a collection of people containing the following three documents. Uh, if we wanted to build a filter so that only the documents where the last name is slander are retrieved, our filter would look like last name slander. Very easy. As a result, this query will only retrieve the second document. Alright. If we wanted to filter the document where the gender is male and the last name is Phillips, we would have the following filter: gender male, last name Phillips. This is the only this would only return the first document. If we wanted to retrieve all documents where the age is less than 50, we would use the following filter: age is equal to, this is a new term, 1t. There's something I the first time I saw this. Dollar sign and 190 is equal to, this less than, right? Less than something greater than. You can, that is 50. That is 50. This would return the second and third document. Notice how we are using the dollar operator is a nested array. Nested array. Operators allow for more complex filter by nesting conditions. A complete reference of possible operators can be found on the following link. Oh, it is in everything. I just remember. Here, here, here. Uh, what is the group of documents in the MongoDB? Is that is rational? It might be non-rational, right? What is the group of documents in MongoDB is known as? uh, the exception that returns a boolean. What is the group of documents in, that is collection, right? Oh, that is collection. Using the MongoDB operator reference, using the MongoDB operator reference, what operator is used to filter the data when field isn't equal to given value? When the field isn't equal to, is that it? This is, let's try that. Uh, matches all contents are not equal to matches. Where is this? So this is this one. Can E paste. Here it is. Following the example of the three documents given before, how many documents would be returned by the following filter? Gender not gender not equal to female. Age, what is GT? Matches the value that are greater than the specified value. Uh, where is that three? Wait a sec. Gender not equal to female. Male. Age is greater than 65. Uh, only this one. It is male one. Do we don't get the 65 itself? They are not giving 65, then it is 0. Gender not is equal to female, then it is male. They are not considering the 65 itself. See, if it's 64 we could have, which is greater than, not equal to. I know, confusing, but let's continue. What the hell is this? Now there is war going on and we are getting in missiles. Let's forget about that. First, let's start the virtual machine by pressing the start. You can do that. Uh, oh, we need this. Let's second. Let me start my injection is injection. While it may seem complex to think about NoSQL injection, when we boil down the injection attacks to the very essence, we can understand the similarities between SQL injection and NoSQL injection. The root cause of an injection attack is that improper concatenation concatenation of untrusted user input into a command can allow an attacker to alter the command itself with SQL injection. The most common approach is to inject a single or double quote that terminates the current data contaminate conta wait a sec guys, let's see how it is pronounced. Uh, that might be wrong. Let's see.
Concatenation.
Concatenation. Uh, that terminates the current data concatenation and allows the attackers to modify the query. The same approach applies to non-SQL injection. If untrusted user inputs is directly added to the query, we have uh, we have the opportunity to modify the query itself. However, with NoSQL injection, even if we can't escape the current query, we still have the opportunity to manipulate the query itself. Therefore, there are two main types of NoSQL injection. Syntax injection. This is similar to SQL injection, where we have the ability to break out of the query and inject our own payload. The key difference to SQL injection is the syntax used to perform the injection attack. Operation injection. Even if we can't break out of the query, we could potentially inject a query operator that manipulates the query behavior, allowing us to stage attack such as authentication bypass. In this room, our main focus will be on operator injection and the different ways it can be leveraged. This is because it is not as common to find syntax injection cases as most libraries used to create the queries apply filters that prevents you from injection into the syntax. However, since user input can vary, these same filters can often be vulnerable to operator injection. However, we will cover a syntax injection example at the end of this room. Let's see how to inject NoSQL. When looking at when, when looking at how NoSQL functions are built, bypassing them to inject any payload uh, might look impossible, as they rely on creating a structured array. Unlike SQL injection, where queries were normally built by a simple string con- concatenation. No, NoSQL queries require nested associative arrays. From an attacker's point of view, inject NoSQL this means that to inject NoSQL, one must be able to inject array into the applications. Luckily for us, many server-side programming languages allow passing array variable by using special syntax on the query strings of an HTTP request. For the purpose of this example, let's focus on the following code written in PHP for a simple login page. Uh, let's try to on new MongoDB driver local. Uh, I don't understand this. Uh, the web application is making query to MongoDB using my app. Uh, my app login. Is that it? My app database and login collection. Requesting any documents that passes the filter. Username is equal to user, password is equal to pass, where both user and pass are obtained directly from the HTTP post parameter. Let's take a look at how we can leverage the operator injection in order to bypass authentication. If somehow we could send an array to the user and pass variable with the following content. User, what is any is not equal to user not equal to xxx, pass not equal, oh my god, it is that right, 0 is equal to 1, that one. This returning filter would end up like username is equal to time password. We would trick the database into returning any documents where the username isn't equal to xxx and password is not equal to x. This would probably return what a sec. This would probably return all the documents in the logging collection. As a result, the application would assume a correct login was performed and let us into the application with the privilege of user corresponding to the first document obtained from the database. The problem that remains unsolved is how to pass an array as a part of post HTTP request. It turns out the PHP and many other languages allow you to pass the array by using the following notation: the post request body user NA So let's fire up our favorite proxy and try to test this. For this guide, we will be using Burp Suite. What type of what type of NoSQL injection is similar to normal SQL injection? That would be syntax. Uh, this is similar to SQL injection where the ability to break out of an operation. Even if we can't break out of the query, we could potentially inject a NoSQL query operator that manipulates the query behavior, allowing us to stage attacks such as authentication bypass. Uh, what type of NoSQL injection allows you to modify the behavior of the query even if you can't escape the that is the other one. What was that operator? This is very wrong, right? There is only two, and there that is the answer. Uh, we got the. Let's. Uh, is that the correct answer? Uh, big and it's big. Da, 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 da. Mm, mm, where the hell is that? Here it is. Let's open a new terminal. We will use this. As for that, da, 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 uh, da, da. We need the bob, right? Let's open the bob sheet. Reset. We will using the bob. Start the bob suite. Let's see. We will. What the hell is that? Opens in new tab. Who writes that? Yeah, nice. We got that. And the original captured login request look like this. And that easy. That easy. Wow. Let's make that. Let's go to map. Proxy interception on. We will use this. Uh, another way. It or login. Yeah, we got this. Mm, we can change it here. Let's change it from here. Uh, you need to know that. Oh, they just changed like that. All right, all right. They didn't make that scene. Mm, uh, Sorry about that. Z, yes, small letter NE, and a dollar sign. Dollar sign. And mm, dollar sign. NE. That's east. And we will do a forward. Do a forward. Let's see. Admin password is star. Oh, we got the answer. When bypassing the login screen using the any operator, what is the email of the user that you logged in as? That would be admin. Nice. That was very simple one. Uh, 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 Now logging in as other user. Let's try it on. Logging in as other users. We have managed to bypass the application's login screen, but with the former technique, we can only log in as the first user returned by the database. By making use of the nin operator. What is nin? Uh, nin matches if the value is not equal to any of the given list of. It's not matches if the value is not equal to any of the given list of value. Let's see. Nin operator, we are going to modify our uh, payload so that we can control which user we want to obtain. First, the nin operator allows us to create a filter by specifying criteria where the desired documents have some field, not in a list of values. So, if we want to log in as any user except for the user admin, we could modify our payload to look like this. Oh, nice. This would translate to let's see, logout. Mm, we will use admin. Admin. Uh, let's try it interception on login. We got this, and uh, uh, there will be dollar in, and there will be same dollar ne. We can send that later. Let's try it out. So we can do multiple times this one. Right. Just filter root the username, nin, admin, password. This tells the database to return any user whom the username isn't admin and the password isn't. As a result, we are now granted access to another user's account. Notice that the nin operator retrieves a list of value to ignore. We can continue to expand the list by adjusting our payload as follows. User nin is equal to admin user. Why is there a adding bracket? Here, here also have a bracket. I guess I need to add a bracket. Let's try it first. We will not add a bracket. This can be repeated as many times as needed until we gain access to all available accounts. The Jode user above is not an actual user, but an example of how additional user can be. How many users there are in total? Let's see. We will first send it to repeater. Send. Oh, we need that. Isn't that good? Mm, let's try it out. Yeah, that's it. It is working. That that is very important, I guess. Mm, send, send. Uh, where the hell is that? It is a Pedro. Copy. Uh, what what is the user that start with the letter P? What is his username? It is Pedro. How many users are there in total? Let's see. We will do again. Mm, Reception off. Uh, we will go with Pedro. Is that yes? Password, something like this. And we will do interception on and login. And we will go over here. Hmm. We will use mm, then IN is equal to add admin uh, wait a sec. I tried to force that myself. Admin and user. Alright. And and plus your user Nayan nin user name Pedro. Right, is correct, right? Uh, then that is, let's see. Now we have to add this one. Not equal to, it is $NE. Is that it, right? Let's send that forward. Yeah, we got that. Uh, we got the John. I did not copy that. We will take it from the history. Intersection of history. Uh, no, we will do intersections. Intersection on. Let's do it. Login. One is Pedro, another one is John. Uh, let's copy that from here. Let me write that. User uh, anion, anion, and your admin, and USCR, user, mm, anion, mm, is equal to petrol, uh, and USCR is anion, then is equal to John and USCR. Uh, uh, wait a sec, I forgot something. Uh, yeah, we will do this one more time. Just to be is equal to here. When it is equal to in here. Uh, we are Edwin, Pedro, and John, and the password is not equal to. And we will send it to repeater, and we will send it. Invalid users pass. Wait a sec, I messed up something. We will go to pub. Here it is in the repeater. I guess uh, I shouldn't have added this, right? Yeah, send. Yeah, this is the proper one. Let's copy this. Mm, copy. Foxy interception on is there. Uh, login and uh, uh, and then there is invalid error. Why there is an error? Okay. Right. Okay. Let us back. I'm getting an error. 3 also. What the sec? The user. These are the same ID. Oh ho ho ho. Sorry about that. We messed up here big time. It should be here. Mm. Yes. There it is. Let's copy this. Copy. And now we will go to proxy interception on. Something. I'll log in. Uh, Control V. There we have it. And let's go. Yes, there is this another one secret. Wait a sec. Maybe I can, right? Uh, Control C. Control V. There it is. C. Right. Secret. Will do it. Send. It is also running. Let's copy this. Control C. Go to proxy. Forward. Uh, Login. Delete. Control V. And we send it. And we will see it. I messed up something. Let's see what I messed. Let's see. It is in the repeater. Username. Username Pedro. Username John. User. Oh, all right. I know. Hmm. Login. Away. And there is this one. I forgot the. Uh, Control C. Copy. Proxy पे जाओ. Interception is on. Login मारने की कोशिश करो. Control V. Why is there an error? Then that means the 4. Then invalid user or password, right? Let's see, wait a sec. We will try once more. Let's try login. Uh, Control V. We will delete something specific. We will delete this admin. Admin. Think we should delete that. We will delete the petrol. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, this is correct. Let's see. We have 4. You will get an error if you ask the wrong one. Let's see. That was fairly easy, but I must extracting user's password. Uh, at this point, we have access to all of the accounts in the application. However, it is important to try to extract the actual password in use as they might be reused in other service. To accomplish this, to accomplish this, we will be using the operator regex operator to ask a series of questions to the server that allow us to recover the password via a process that resembles playing a game. Hangman. First, let's take one of the users discovered before and try to guess the length of his password. We will be using the following payload to do so. Uh, Notice that we are asking the database if there is a user with a username of an admin and password that matches the regex. This basically represents the wildcard word of length 7. Since the server responds with a login error, we know the password length of the for the user admin isn't 7. After some trial and error, we finally arrive to the correct answer. We now know the password for the user admin as length of 5 and figure the actual content. We are now working on regex with the length 5. A single character C plus 4 dot matches the discovered password length and asking if the admin password matches the regex, which means it starts with a lowercase c followed by 4 letters since the server response is invalid login. We now know the first letter of the password can't be C. We continue iterating over all available characters until. Is this for real? What is the John's password? Let's see. We need to find John's password using this method. But is there any? No. Let's see. Uh, oh, wait a sec. Interception off. Interception on. We will go with John JHON. John's password will be blah blah blah. Login. Uh, we will send it to repeater and we will send it to intruder. Uh, we will see what type of attack we can do. First, let's go to repeater. In here, wait a sec. We need this. Copy and bracket dollar regex. We need a password. No, we don't need a password. Uh, 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 dollar regex and we do not need this. Oh, we need that. Let's see. Regex. Uh, send. Is that the answer? 7. What we get the answer? In response, we get that. All right. It is not 7. It might be 5. Like always. No. 6. No. 7. 7 okay. 8. 8 not. 1. That's not possible, right? 2. No. 3. No. 4. No. 5. Wait a sec. We will go to intruder. We will copy this. Control C. Go to intruder. Control V. Mm, uh, sniper attack. Dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's see. Uh, where the hell is that? How they got it? They did not get the error. They got the. They did not. See, start the attack. Okay. Uh, but there is all the error. Twenty-four, 25. There is only two. Oh, this God. Is that why? Uh, 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 I just don't get it. We have the clue. The password consists of number only. Let's go to the hell is this big? Uh, uh, इधर पे जाओ. Copy. Uh, paste. Perfect. So I see this const of point only. That's it. Oh, see, we need this. Uh, sorry about that. Copy. Let's see. Where is that include? Add Uh, Start attack. Okay, there it is. Response. Uh-huh. Uh, da, 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 da. What the hell? Maybe 11. Let's see. Let's go to repeater. Make it 111. Mm, mm, the last one. Mm, right. I got a new control way. Now let's see this one. 1 cent, no, and 2 cent, no, 3 cent, no, 4 cent, no, 5 cent, no, 6 cent, 7 cent, no, 8 cent, no, last, no. Wait a sec, we will. A sec, guys. Uh, what the heck?
So many documents, spreadsheets, videos to go through, and the deadline is tomorrow.
Are you using the regex too?
Equal.
Uh,
Excuse me. Feel right.
why is it doing?
And then you have to enable exercise and see how to do it. But it's going to be in a future video. Have you got anything?
Now I am in here. Now that clicked me. Wait a sec. You could just see from here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
My guess is the password is 123.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. John's password contains 8. Dot. This should be the key. But I am not getting any. Still getting error. Let's check. Let's copy this from the repeater. Control C. Let's go to proxy and control V. Send that. Send that. Let's try it on here. Uh, the check. Let's go to intruder. We will copy this and paste it here. Control V. And we will put this here. Uh, uh, not at this. That was the red number. Clear. Wait a sec. Uh, alpha web in order. One, two, two, three, and also add capital related and SMA. Let's see. Yeah, it's a simple copy. We will go here. No. We will city. Uh, no. Dot py. Let's get it and let's paste it. Control X. Python 3. We need NUM. I. Let's see. Dot txt. Let's see. ls. Is that the wrong one? Let's see. Let's paste. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. We need. Hmm. We need this one. ls. There we have it. Output.txt. Uh, load. USR. Welcome. Home. Shadow grip. TryHackMe. Output.txt. Start the attack. Okay. स्टेटस कोड चेंज कुछ होगा नहीं. No. No. I'm not getting anything. Discard. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, let's try that. All right, so we're logged in. Cool.
Oh. How did he got that?
I found.
He has something to write.
It's time to unleash your inner you.
Now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to put force at this one. Have to modify the payload. Put force.
He did a brute force. Let me try that also. If he can get. But how did he find the length? How did he find the length? He gets that like that.
It has a password.
Let me try that. Wait a sec. We will come back from the start. Wait a uh, uh,